Kia ora everyone, welcome, and it's Anthony Fong here from Anthony Fong Fitness, and welcome to our podcast, our very first one in our series, and this is called the Fitness for the Soul podcast. And I'm very privileged to have a very good friend I've known for a long time. He's been involved in the health industry, looking at Tai Chi as one of his hobbies and activities, and it's become a bit of a lifestyle. So kia ora and welcome to you, Allister Young. How are you, Al? Good to see you.
Tēnā koe, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to see you. I saw you today, but it's good to see you and talk more about, well, just health and fitness and, Tai Chi. We talked about today that you've nearly been teaching for 20 years in the field of Tai Chi, which I find quite amazing. And I know a lot of people who be maybe listening to this or watching this, we're thinking, Tai Chi, yeah, I've heard of Tai Chi, yeah, I know the name, but maybe I don't know a lot about it, and I thought you'd be the perfect person to talk to. So I thought we'd go back and just give us a little bit of intro about yourself and how did you get into Tai Chi? Tell us a bit more, Al.
Okay, well, how did I get into Tai Chi? So initially I was doing Taekwondo at university, and then one day my instructor came by and said, "Oh, close the club, you're all learning Tai Chi." And that's how I got into Tai Chi with my
Really? So the instructor, Taekwondo and a Tai Chi is the same, he did both. Wow.
Oh yeah, because he was he's a martial artist and he's very serious, awesome guy. Yep, still friends, which is cool. And yeah, so total trust. And he said, this Tai Chi master's coming to New Zealand, and you should learn Tai Chi from him. And that's what I did. So yeah, so I guess it was a bit of a shock for my classmates, but you know, quite a few of us joined up, and then over time people left, but I'm still there. I still love it, enjoy it, really find it amazing. Yeah, amazing martial art and amazing, really great for you. So it has great health benefits for you as well as the martial arts side, which is fantastic.
And that's something we're going to talk a little bit about, because this podcast is all about fitness and health for everyone, and different areas such as Tai Chi as a modality. So in your background, you'd done martial arts before Tai Chi, but from what I know, which is not a lot about Tai Chi is quite different from maybe Taekwondo, where my impression of Taekwondo is very physical, and Tai Chi is almost the opposite. So
yeah, it's pretty much the polar opposite. So you think karate and Taekwondo down one end, and Tai Chi going towards the internal. So external, where you focus on speed, strength, accuracy, timing. Yeah, it's really, really fantastic. And Tai Chi's going to, slowness, stillness, softness. Yeah, it's really quite, total paradigm shift almost.
has it taken you a while to adjust from maybe doing Taekwondo, which I didn't know you did Taekwondo before, but I knew you were interested in martial arts, to
Tai Chi?
you did that
I mean, it's
stage.
always, I mean, the external martial arts are really cool. I mean, like kung fu, because I did wushu for a wee bit.
Right.
And they're really cool. And because I was growing up watching kung fu movies and just loving
there, brother, Bruce Lee and all the rest.
Jackie Chan, and just like, oh, it's so cool. And I want to be like that. And then so that sort of led me down the martial arts side, aspect, and then to do something like Tai Chi, which is very uncool in some aspects, Of course, there's some pretty cool kung fu movies like Jet Li as the Tai Chi master. So, you know, but
Talking
yeah,
about talking about uncool. I mean, now you look at in New Zealand through ACC. One of the biggest injuries they have, or one of the most noticeable, is falls. So now they've
yes,
got Tai Chi as a recognized, as it falls prevention
yeah,
classes, haven't they? They've, as part of their
yeah. The New Zealand government has been doing that well for quite a few years, at least a decade.
yeah.
Yeah. So teaching Tai Chi for fall prevention, which is really great, especially for our older folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's because I mean Tai Chi is about being centered and balanced,
Right.
as well as being relaxed, of course. But it's the main thing is, it's talking about the interaction of yin and yang, and you can, yeah, changes and being in balance and centered. So very much on balance and harmony, and yeah. The other great thing is when you can exercise without getting your heart rate up too much,
Mm.
which is that's really cool. So you're not sweating, well, unless it's really hot, of course. Yeah.
When you think of Tai Chi too, I've seen in Cornwall Park, and when we're in China, living in China, we used to see people, and particularly more elderly, I might say seniors, doing Tai Chi in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, and even at Cornwall Park, I've seen it.
Yeah.
But people like yourself who are young teachers, so there must be a popular for everyone, I think, not just maybe seniors.
Yeah. Well, I guess Tai Chi, I mean, I guess its background is following like the Tao, in the sense of um, following the way. And I guess why were the people doing in the park early in the morning? I mean, there's certain, not that I follow it closely, but certain hours of the day are better for practicing Tai Chi, where the air's supposedly fresher and stuff. I guess I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm an expert on that aspect, but I know that certain hours are better for Tai Chi and environments. So like if you're out in relaxing environment out in like a forest or by a lake or something, it's better than say being by a motorway with
Yeah,
traffic and stuff. I mean, certainly it makes it a lot easier to be calm when there's not much noise. But certainly if there is noise and you can be calm, then that's awesome. Yeah.
yeah. What Once you started Tai Chi, and just accidentally through your teacher who converted you all from stopping your Taekwondo class to straight to Tai Chi, what really appealed to you about Tai Chi, Al? Now that you've been there, and you became a student, you become a teacher, and you're still doing it and you're loving it. What's
Okay. I mean, certainly, well, my teacher's, yeah, very special. So as my Taekwondo teacher, or yeah, he's very special, and also Tai Chi master, very special people, like amazing, amazingly skilled people, and just fantastic teachers. And so that aspect of having someone to aspire towards,
mm,
but alongside with that was having great people to be learning with.
yeah,
Um, yeah, so I mean, you know, I was just taking it as not really having, I didn't really have aspirations of being a Tai Chi teacher. That kind of just sort of came about when, you know, Tai Chi master wanted us to teach. I mean, it's a really great way to learn is to teach, and
yeah,
that was his motivation for us. Is say if you really want to improve your Tai Chi, you actually have to teach, and he's not wrong. Um, yeah, and I go on the thing of if you have one student, then you're a teacher. So
Yeah.
my classes that I teach aren't large, so I prefer to have smaller class sizes so you can actually spend time with each student. Um, yeah,
I think that's the beauty of if you are a dedicated teacher like yourself in Tai Chi. Yeah, it's not about the numbers who come to your class, like lots of numbers. It's about, yeah, having someone there that you can pass on that knowledge or help, isn't it? It's just must be a really satisfying kind of feeling that you're passing on something positive that you enjoy. And I suppose it's
yeah.
become part of you, would you say part of your lifestyle now? You know,
Well, yeah, Tai Chi is very much a lifestyle choice in the
yeah,
aspect. Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky it's not my bread and butter. So if
yeah,
it was my bread and butter, then maybe I would need to have large class sizes to basically survive.
yeah.
Yeah.
For people who maybe are just watching this and yeah, don't know anything about Tai Chi, if they came to a class like yours, what would they expect, Al, in a Tai Chi class?
Ooh, what would they expect? So,
A lot of,
I guess more. I guess our initially it's more focusing on awareness of you and your body and your posture. So that has a lot to a lot of relationship with how you're able to relax. So yeah, your posture. So mainly focusing, from the beginning on relaxation and centeredness and being balanced, and then from that moving into a bit more of the motion. Because once it's easy enough to relax or be calm while you're not moving, but once you start moving, that makes it a lot harder. And yeah, I mean, Tai Chi is a lot of mind stuff. So you're using your mind to control your body or your movements, and
right.
yeah, so
Would people expect to do a lot of breathing as well, or something like yoga, or is quite different, do you think?
well,
That's,
generally we don't focus too much on breathing. I mean, we do have breathing, of
yeah,
course, but if you have to think about your breathing, then your breathing's not natural.
yeah,
So if you're able to do something without having to think about your breathing, then that's good. Failing that, I mean, like we can time the movements that we do with breathing. Generally, we're trying to not breathe up, up here on upper, so using the diaphragm and breathing, we call long breathing or breathing down to the stomach. So yeah, just a bit more balanced and yeah, and and as you do more Tai Chi, you're able to have a longer breath in the sense that you're able to relax all of it and use a bit more of your diaphragm when you breathe. Mm.
and from what I've read and understood, that Tai Chi is part of the traditional Chinese medicine, I suppose, part of the umbrella of traditional Chinese medicine is one modality.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting you mentioned that because,
Yeah.
my Tai Chi master's master said, "Oh, if you want to see," he said to my master, he said, "Oh, okay, well, to go to the next level, you actually need to do Chinese med."
Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, so my Tai Chi master is a Chinese physician, and his two sons are as well. So they both did Tai Chi, but his younger son is now he's carried on the Tai Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all Chinese doctors. So not only is Tai Chi part of it, but so there's the Chinese med side. There's also your diet as well. So and yeah, so it's very holistic. So medicine, Tai Chi, exercise, diet. I guess well, probably a whole lot of other stuff. So
When you think of traditional exercise, yeah, you think of maybe a lot of people would go to the gym maybe, or go cycling or swimming. Yeah, and it's quite physical, you know. Yeah, whereas something like Tai Chi's the total opposite, but have just as much benefit and effects, you know, in a really positive way, which is really great to see, you know. I love about Tai Chi and yoga, which I love as well, is that something, touch wood, that we can do for many, 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 many years until we, you know, as long as we want, because it's such a simple but effective and easy some exercise
Yeah.
you can do, which I find it really basic but great. Yeah. And
Well,
it's
that's true.
yeah,
I mean, that's the other thing. Well, I guess with external martial arts, like taekwondo, karate. I
yeah,
mean, at some point you know, with all that punching and kicking and stuff, your joints are going to give out, and you know, of course, yeah, you're devastated when you can't do your martial art anymore. So I guess for Tai Chi, we're focusing on the relaxation and not straining the body, not putting under pressure, and using circular movements.
yeah,
And it's actually something that you can do for your life. You know, and I hear stories, not that I've had any of my students be able to do this, but people who you know, class was upstairs and it took them an eternity to get up the stairs. After doing Tai Chi for a wee while, they're able to get more mobility back
yeah.
and go upstairs. And yeah, so it's fantastic, really. I mean, to do something that you can do for ages and ages, and it still benefits you health wise and mind wise. You know, just de-stresses you. Yeah, it's fantastic.
In your 20 years of experience, any interesting stories you can tell us about some of your students and the positive aspects of Tai Chi?
Well, I mean, I'm always like this. My students, quite a number of my students have learned for a long time, and
Right.
I mean, one guy in particular, he's like, you know, he came over. He came. It was quite a few years ago now. I said, oh, because when we teach, we sort of basically say leave your bags at the door. So if you've done like martial arts beforehand, or even if you've learnt Tai Chi from a different one, so basically we take you back to what our fundamental things in our form to actually prepare you for doing Tai Chi and the Tai Chi way of moving and stuff.
Hmm.
And I said to this guy, you know, he said, "Oh, I've been doing Tai Chi for 10 years, and
Wow.
that was a wee while ago."
Mm,
I said, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And I said, "Oh, do you mind? You know, when you come to class, we're gonna, you know, just start right from the beginning."
mm.
And he said, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine." Yeah, so, oh, that's cool. I mean, to be able to do that, I mean, that's you know, a lot of the time we get something and we hold on to it and we hold on to it
Yeah,
and you just don't want to let it go.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I find that with myself, you know, having come from a external martial art that
Mm,
you find, okay, well, it's easier just to force through or break through something
mm,
than to take a different route, in the sense, a more circular route, or find a way around it and just force it. Yeah. So that's yeah, a mind thing. Yeah. That you think that you'll come against something like that, but you could just go around it if you just thought about it a bit more.
it's interesting because I must admit I have taken Tai Chi once. I think I went to a class a long time ago, and I'm probably like most people. You try it once and you think, oh, you know, okay, it was all right, but nothing really happened, you know. And I suppose it's like anything, like yoga or swimming, or whatever. You got to give it a go for a while to have some benefit or effect. Yeah, to see that. And
Yeah.
maybe now I'm older and maybe I don't know, maybe a bit wiser. I'll try to get to a couple of your classes out.
Why
and
not?
yeah, leave my bags at the door. Start again.
Yeah. Well, admittedly, like I had my taekwondo instructor, and he said, "You're learning from this guy," and he wouldn't say that if this guy wasn't awesome.
Mm.
And he turned out he's really awesome. And the other thing is the whole family, it's just so nice. So yeah, really lovely family. And I go visit them. Yeah, that's so cool. They're lovely, the whole family.
It's amazing. It sounds like, yeah, all your students in your community in Tai Chi, because you've been around for a few years in this community, that it's becoming that lifestyle, and those positive people around you. It's a great feeling. It sounds like it's a great community. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I mean, the other thing is we have a saying in Tai Chi, maybe, yeah, slow is fast.
Right.
And it's another thing is like
Yeah.
if you want to achieve something fast, then okay, you might learn it something really quickly, but did you really learn it? Yeah.
So my question is, what's the benefit of going that slow, Al? People think you're in slow motion when you're doing those
Hmm.
movements, or doing that for half an hour, 20 minutes, or whatever.
Well, I guess okay. So why do you practice Tai Chi slowly?
Mm,
I mean, there's a lot of okay, because you go into like awareness of your body. So
right.
when you're doing your Tai Chi, so you're actually becoming hyper aware of what you're doing. So you can feel your weight transfer, and you're trying to achieve a sensitivity as well. Like, because there's Tai Chi. I mean, you see people doing Tai Chi in the park and stuff, and they're
Yes.
doing like the form. But then there's also other aspects of Tai Chi where you do partnered work.
Right.
So you're training with another person, and you're basically trying to match their movements, and
Oh,
then so following, listening and following and listening to the change between yin and yang. And yeah, so being aware of when that happens. So when are you following and when are you leading? Yeah, so that's another aspect of Tai Chi that I mean, like a lot of classes that just teach the Tai Chi form.
mm.
Yeah, so it might not even be aware of the partnered work. Yeah.
And I've seen some people doing Tai Chi in parks with fans and swords. Is that part of it? Or
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
separate?
Tai Chi has weapons as well. So
Okay.
I should really call it Tai Chi Chuan because that's its real name, which means what is it, Tai Chi, Supreme Ultimate Fist. So
Oh,
yeah, Tai Chi
that
Chuan.
sounds better.
Yeah, yeah. So they have weapons. Certainly, yeah. And now in my school that I learn with, we have the Tai Chi Jen, which is a double-edged sword. The Dao, which is the broadsword, and we have the is it Guan? Yeah, it's the staff, and we have a walking stick as well. But I think there's a spear, fan as well. Yeah,
I've seen, yeah. So it's almost like a kind of style of form of martial arts with all these different swords and fans and things. Um,
yeah. I mean, certainly sword's useful. I mean, like when you went out to go fight, a sword is useful. Fan was probably um, less obvious, but yeah,
this is a hot day.
yes. I mean, Tai Chi. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, I know that I've seen performances of the Tai Chi fan, and they're
Mm.
very nice to watch. So yeah,
What motivates you to keep going with this Tai Chi now? We've kind of talked about it, but is there anything particular that motivates you to after
Well, I
all?
mean, the longer you do it, the more you realize you don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
And Tai Chi is, it's about refining. So you might be doing the same form for, I don't know, 20, 30 years,
Mm,
but then, it's got, say, 24 moves. And you go, okay, well, I've been doing these 24 moves for 20 years or something, but actually you've been refining those moves that, so, when you first start doing them, they might be quite um, jerky, like a robot or something. And as you refine them and refine them, they become smoother and smoother and the more circular your movements, more relaxed. I mean, because the other thing is like, every time you do it, it could be different. You might feel relaxed one day and not relaxed the next day. So, but as you do it more and more, that you're able to get that sense of relaxation and smooth circular movements. So you're trying to improve your movements
mm.
and then get rid of all the sharp bits and get rid of the parts where you're feeling tense. So yeah, it's like a road of continuous improvement. You may never ever get there, but like it's the journey.
Yeah, I suppose when it's like those challenges that keep going, and it's not almost endless, but just about that. Yeah, there's always something to work on, isn't there? It's amazing. There's
That's right.
always, you think, you said you've been doing this 20 years, this maybe the same, generally the same patterns, but it's not the same to you because you're always understanding there's something else that's got to be adjusted maybe every time you
Yeah.
do it. So they must have a lot of patience to do that, I think.
Well, the other thing is, oh well, I guess because I mean I teach, but I'm just one of a number of teachers. So within our school, there's quite a number of teachers around New Zealand and Australia, and you know we have some people in Canada and Malaysia, US, and I think maybe over in London too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Tai Chi master and our chief instructor, who's his son, he gives seminars and about the theory and what's behind it, and so there's yeah, not giving of knowledge, and then you're having to try and understand it and then work on it in your form to
Mm.
actually gain what they're talking about. So that's another thing that keeps you going is knowing that there's there's more to it than what you see at the moment.
Tell us the name of your Tai Chi school.
Oh, Sing Ong Tai Chi,
Sing.
ONG
Okay.
Tai Chi. Yeah.
People can look that up on the website and
Yeah.
your
What's our
classes.
website? singongtaichi.com. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We have a number of classes. Mainly, there's quite a few in Christchurch and around South Island, and a number in Auckland, up Whangarei, Kerikeri, Wellington, Palmerston North, Hamilton. Yeah.
I hear you started a new class up in Auckland as well, which is great to hear as
Or
well.
yeah. Restarted my class. I had a COVID break.
Yeah. So if anyone's looking for a class in Auckland in Remuera, look it up on the website and or contact Al on the website and he can tell you more. Sounds like a good class. Um,
Yeah.
oh,
It's good to be teaching again and you know, yeah.
yeah, you've got that. How do I say that knowledge? And I think yeah, you'd be a really good teacher. I can tell the way you've got that knowledge and the passion. I think to that it's just to pass on the knowledge to others is like a privilege, isn't it? Really?
Well, it is. I mean, the relationship between teacher and student is very important. Um, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yes.
For
Hmm.
for people who don't know a lot about Tai Chi, just what are a couple of the
It's,
general
I
benefits?
guess sorry, you went a bit bitsy then. I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's my internet.
all right. Yeah, I was just saying for people who don't know a lot about Tai Chi, what would be just two or three benefits do you think that a lot of people would gain from it coming to Tai Chi or learning Tai Chi or learning more about it?
Okay, well, I mean, your stress relief, like, to hmm, handle stress a bit better in the sense,
Yeah.
like you're able to, I mean, like, I guess one way to handle stress is through breathing exercises, and you have
Yes.
that with Tai Chi. Yeah. Um, yeah, just general health and well-being in the sense that you're moving, you are able to sort of some aspects get more flexibility
Yeah.
as well, and balance and movement. So for, I mean, that could appeal to the older people. Yeah, I, I guess the problem with my classes is at night time. So yeah,
Mm.
it's because I'm working during the day. Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm
so
sure a lot of people the same, working and trying to fit everything in. Yeah, but I think those slow movements are something we forget that slow exercise or deliberate slow exercise and breathing is another great way of exercising. It doesn't have to be fast and too physical, aggressive type of physical. You can have the other side um, to to balance us up or just slow things down, which I think is wonderful as well. Because like in New Zealand, we're our main sports are physical sports. Everyone loves in general rugby, soccer, netball, whatever. But
yeah,
there's a lot of other things out there that are great for our health and our benefits as well, which is great. Great that people like you are giving your time and passion to do this. So it's really awesome. Well, I know you're precious with your time. Was it's getting late at night? This is the only time we could catch up, which is awesome, Al. So
that's cool.
I've got a couple of questions for you, which are just some general questions which I ask people when you interview them. Just some general questions. So my first one to you, Al, today, the big question is, what is your favorite food?
Mm. Well, I really do love potato chips.
Right.
The
Okay.
the crisps.
Do you
I
have any
really love
particular
those.
flavor?
Just salted, really salted.
Any chips, is it?
I don't like the yeah, just salt. Oh well, kettle fries.
Kettle fries, yeah. Okay, not
Yeah,
bad.
they're just terrible. I just
What
those
about favorite music?
convenience
Favorite
foods.
music, Al? What's your favorite music?
Oh, I
Yes,
like classical music. Yeah,
classical music. Yeah,
classical. Yeah,
yeah. Any particular?
yeah. I really enjoy. Well, I mean, of course, Beethoven, Chopin, Rachmaninoff,
Yeah,
Elgar. Also, those. Yeah, there's a lot of um, fantastic old music. I mean, yeah, I'm a little. Of course, modern music's good too. I
yeah.
don't mind stuff. Yeah,
I I
I
could
just
see
find
you.
if I'm going to put something on,
Yeah, I could see your Tai Chi classes having classical music in the background.
I could do.
Might be a new class. Any other hobbies and sports besides your Tai Chi that you enjoy at the moment now, or you have?
Well, I love tramping. Yeah,
Right,
so New
yeah,
Zealand being is fantastic. It's got amazing landscapes, and to be able to enjoy them is you have to go for a bit of a walk. I mean, Millie, tramping for 2, 3 days, you get to out into the away from people, and you get to see amazing things. And then, yeah, it's just really fantastic place, New Zealand, and yeah, we're
and
spoilt. And
no doubt your Tai Chi would really benefit going up, tramping, having in your body in a good nick like that would be, yeah, that'd be good. Okay,
Well,
favorite
yeah,
movie?
certainly you're aware of your balance
Yeah,
on
definitely.
uneven
You
and
could float.
packing your things so you're. I'm not sure about floating, but yeah, I'm not an elf.
All right, favorite movie?
Oh, I got a few, but
Yep.
one I can watch over and over is this French one called Emily.
Okay.
That's quite funny. It's quite quirky. Yeah,
I'll have to look that one up.
yeah,
And finally, in your quick
yeah.
fire questions and answers here, any words of wisdom to anyone out there?
Uh, well, I guess you know you don't know about something until you give it a go. So,
That's true.
so
Yeah, that's a
and
that's a
then
good way of looking at it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, Al, it's getting a bit late here, so we better wrap up. And thank you so much for your time and talking about Tai Chi. A little bit of introduction. What is Tai Chi? Your passion and being in within Tai Chi community. It's really great to hear your insights and your knowledge on that, Al. So thank you again for being on this podcast. And I'm sure we'll get lots of great positive reviews and feedback about this. So thank you again, Al.
oh, I don't know, but no, it's been good. And yeah, happy to help. If people are interested in Tai Chi, just give it a go and find a great teacher
Yeah.
and then yeah, and then just begin your journey. That's a saying? Journey of 1,000 li begins with the first step. So there you go.
Oh, there you go. Another
But
one. Yeah.
I'm just quoting some ancient Chinese philosopher or something. So,
All right. You
yeah,
take care, Al, and we'll see you soon. And thanks so much. Okay.
cool. Yep.
Akitendo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah. 再见. Bye-bye. You there, Al?
Yeah. See ya. Oh, you stopped.